how to open a nursery in 2025. The nursery field is always changing fast and it can be difficult to keep up. In the last year, there have been some major updates that directly affect how you open a nursery, from new Ofsted regulations to the introduction of new childcare categories. It's essential for you to stay on top of these changes to ensure that you're ready. But before we get into these changes and how you can open a nursery in 2025, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Open Nursery with myself, Kurt Lianya, where I support you to open, run and grow your own childcare business. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe as I post lots of videos all around the topic of childcare. From why a nursery is the best business to open in the UK to how much it costs to set up. There's lots here on the channel to support you. But I'm so glad you're here. In today's video, we're diving into how to open a nursery in 2025. We'll break down the latest updates that you need to know, explore the new opportunities that are arising, and of course, walk you through the step-by-step process of setting up a successful nursery in today's fast-moving market. By the end of the video, you'll have all the insights and actionable steps you need to open your nursery with confidence. So let's get started. Before you open a nursery and start putting things into place, you'll need to know your market inside out. The demand for childcare in the UK is growing, especially with the new government funding, which extends further by September 2025, whereby working parents with children aged 9 months or older will be able to claim 30 hours funding for their children, which means more children will be looking for nursery places and more nursery places will be needed. This creates a huge opportunity. But when you are conducting market research, make sure you evaluate your demand. So look into your local birth rates, employment statistics, and the number of working parents in your area, and keep an eye on how funding might impact your community's childcare needs. You also need to analyze your competitors. Check out local childcare providers like nurseries, childminders, and preschools, especially as there's a new category of childcare providers for childminders on non-domestic premises, which came about late last year. This allows childminders to run their childminder setting outside of their home, which could add new competition in your area. And in terms of marketing, you should also be engaging with parents. Host informal surveys or focus groups to find out what parents want from their childcare services. Doing this research is so important. One of my clients was planning to open a nursery where the childcare demand was good. Most of the nurseries were sold out and had waiting lists, but she was still apprehensive about whether she would be successful. I worked with her to analyse the local market, and we discovered that a lot of the families in the area would soon qualify for the funded 30 hours of childcare, which will create a huge boost in demand. This insight helped her to fine-tune her services and increase her competitive edge. Another step in opening a nursery is to register with Ofsted. Before you can officially open your nursery, you need to register with Ofsted. This is a legal requirement for childcare providers in the UK, and it ensures that your nursery meets certain standards for things like safety, quality of care, and educational practices. To register, you need to submit an application that includes proof of safeguarding and health and safety policies, detailed risk assessment plans, and background checks for you and checks on your premises. Once your application is submitted, you will undergo an Ofsted registration visit, which is an essential part of the process, and it's where an Ofsted inspector will come to your setting to assess your compliance with the regulations. During the visit, the inspector will focus on key areas such as your safeguarding practices and risk assessments, the suitability of your staff and any training, the curriculum that you're going to provide, and the overall environment. We're looking at whether the building is safe for children. Thankfully, I speak to Ofsted inspectors regularly, and they kind of let me know unofficially what topics they're going to be covering going forward and what their focus is for the new year. And from speaking to them, I can let you know that there's 3 new things that they'll potentially looking at during your inspections. Firstly, risk assessments. Ofsted is now placing greater emphasis on how comprehensive and effective your risk assessments are. It's not just about having a document on file. They'll be looking at how you actively manage and mitigate risks on a daily basis as well as long-term basis, particularly in areas like physical safety, safeguarding and staff training. Plus, they'll want to see how you are teaching children to manage their own risks too. The second thing is cocoon awareness. Now, this topic has been more mixed. Some people have been asked this during their inspections and registration visits, whereas some haven't. Though it does appear that this is going to be a new focus of safeguarding for Ofsted. I've done a whole video explaining what cocoon is, so check it out if you don't know about this. Though Ofsted will expect you to have a clear process and a clear knowledge of how you identify and address cocoon. Another new focus for Ofsted will be on numeracy and early maths. Inspectors will be focusing more on how your setting fosters mathematical understanding in children from a young age. This includes everything from counting games to problem solving exercises and introducing basic concepts like shapes, space and measurements. Being prepared for these changes is critical. If you have a strong focus on your risk assessments, your safeguarding policies, and early maths development, you'll be in a great position to pass your Ofsted registration visit with flying colours. Another step in opening nursery is choosing the right location. Your nursery's location is critical to your success, but it's not just about finding a good spot. It's about ensuring that your location meets all the regulatory requirements and can accommodate your growing business. You'll need a space with ample room, both inside and out, as well as a safe and accessible entryway for children and parents. Some key features of your building is to make sure that there's enough space to accommodate the number of children that you wish to enrol and meet all the safety features. Check that your building is compliant with fire safety regulations, accessibility standards, and other local regulations. Plus, a location within residential areas or near workplaces will make your nursery more accessible for parents. Finding a location is difficult, but with support it can be easier. One of my clients struggled for years to find a suitable property. They struggled to find premises in the right location that met Ofsted standards. So after they worked with me, implementing the insights that I've gained from helping loads of people to find their own building, they managed to find their ideal property within a few months and have gone on to source their own property now and open a second premises. So if you are struggling with this particular area or any other area, I'll show you how you can contact me at the end of the video. Another step is building your team. The team you build will be at the heart of your nursery, from day-to-day operations to meeting Ofsted's requirements. Your staff must be well trained, motivated, and share your vision. You'll need to ensure they're equipped with the right skills, especially in safeguarding and early childhood education, as these areas will be under greater scrutiny in 2025. A well-rounded curriculum is also important for meeting regulatory requirements and providing an enriching experience for children. It's not just about ticking boxes, it's about creating an environment where children can thrive. Ofsted will be focusing more on numeracy skills, so it's important to integrate this into your curriculum in fun and engaging ways. Make sure you follow the earliest foundation stage framework, offer creative activities that support development of language, communication, and problem solving skills, and ensure your curriculum is adaptable to children with different needs and backgrounds. So once your nursery is ready, you'll want to start attracting families. Marketing is key to standing out from your competition. Building a strong online presence is essential, along with leveraging local partnerships and word of mouth. One of your first steps should be to build a professional website. Your website should showcase your services, key information about your nursery, and testimonials from parents. You should also try to utilize social media, using platforms like Facebook or Instagram to share updates about your nursery, as well as some success stories. Local partnerships is also important. Collaborate with local businesses and schools to help increase your visibility. Plus, why not check out the book 99 Proven Ways to Market Your Childcare Business for more ideas to help you market your nursery and sell out your places. It's available on Amazon, so check out the link that's in the description to learn more about it. So once you're up and running, it's important to stay on top of your operations. Regular staff training, facility upgrades, and listening to feedback from parents will help you to stay ahead of any challenges that arise. Starting a nursery can feel overwhelming, especially with some of the changes that do come in. That's why having someone with experience to help guide you through the process can help save you time, reduce your stress, and maximize your chances of success. If you're serious about opening your own nursery, then I'm here to help. I have a variety of ways to help support you throughout the process, from consultations, mentorship, courses, and documents. There's no better place to turn to for support. Simply fill in the form using the link below or the one that's on the screen here to tell me a little bit about yourself or what you want to do, and we'll see how we can best work together to bring your nursery dream to reality. But finally, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. I look forward to hearing from you and supporting you. God bless.